That's you're afraid of steal your stuff. You're afraid. It's like you got to bring something to the cost.
Yeah, Frosty's black.
Please.
I'm a compliment. What would be nuts?
Yeah. I'm gonna be naughty. Naughty vampire god.
Hello?
Somebody?
Can't hear you.
Are you playing somebody?
I'm about to. What you need?
I was gonna ask if you could take Sailor out the shower. I had to run. I'm still working, but
I got it.
alright.
Yeah.
Welcome to Gainesville, Florida, and the swamp, where, as they like to say here, only the Gators come out alive. This place is cranked up and ready for a big game today. This is not a normal matchup. Two teams ranked in the top 10, colliding right here in the middle of the season, trying to make a strong statement, big playoff implications. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the South Carolina Gamecocks, taking on the third-ranked team, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The Gators will kick this away to start us off. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Handoff to the back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. And he's brought down there.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
They need a yard here in third down to keep this opening drive going. And they pick up the first on the ground. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get him to third down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back of coming up with that conversion.
The Gamecocks line up on 1st and 10 now. Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play.
You know, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you for a big play. You decide to sit back in zone, and he's got the savvy and instincts to be able to find that soft spot in the zone, make a catch, and be dangerous after the catch as well.
And looking to throw now on first down. Looks like he's going to run it. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Makes a quick catch. In the clear at the 25. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage.
That's an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding that window between the zones and delivering the ball on time.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Will he score here? Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a 1st and goal for this offense.
Boy, the script that this offense coordinator's put together to open this game is perfect. We've seen a little bit of everything. Varying formations, personnel groupings, run, pass, and it's working to perfection. Now, as they move the ball into the red zone area, can they put this ball into the end zone?
Quarterback's got it on the option. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
What an opening drive by this offense, and especially this running back. Every single time they gave him the ball, he's getting positive yards behind that big offensive line. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, you better make some adjustments and do it in a hurry. You got to get more guys committed to the line of scrimmage to stop this run game.
Lining up to try the extra point. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Getting set to kick the ball off now. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And look, he's going to take a shot right away. Oh, and it's dropped right off his hands. A chance for a big play, but little early nerves on the part of that receiver.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. The defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Really good defenses put an emphasis on winning the early downs. That means holding your own on 1st and 2nd down. So you force the offense to consistently have to try on 3rd and long. That's exactly what's happened here in this series.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Can he take it all the way? Touchdown, South Carolina. Wow, what a play, a defensive score.
Chris, that second-tier defender, the linebacker, sometimes can get lost in coverage. I don't know if the quarterback saw him. The quarterback threw it right to him, comes up with the interception, and then he has the speed to take it all the way to the house.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick-6 last time out here. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
The defensive coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Back's got it again. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 more yards a pop like that.
Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. The offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on 4th down in their own territory. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Downfield and incomplete. A 4th down stop.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here. You draw it up perfectly. You think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Got a lane. Can he get in? And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks. And they'll set up now for the extra point try. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. Offense makes their way on the field. Direct snap to the back. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain. And the Gators will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Pressure is coming. It's a sack. They trap him inside the 5.
Boy, risky call here. Close to their own goal line. They're lucky they did not give up a safety in 2 points.
A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. And the quarterback dropping back, looking for the wideout. Well, the freshman is lucky that didn't get picked off.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
The Gators will have to kick this away. That's a rough series for the offense, and now he's on to punt it away. And he gets it away, a directional kick with pretty good distance. And the kick angles out of bounds, so no return possible here. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? A quick shoot.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Second down after that previous play. And the wideout goes in motion. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Let's it fly to the wideout. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Pick it up. You're embarrassing us.
Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. Going to hand it off to the back. Oh, what a move.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. Forced out of bounds, just short of the end zone.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Touchdown, South Carolina. This offense cannot be stopped. Now the all-important extra point. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead.
That makes the score South Carolina 28, Florida 0.
Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the Florida offense retakes the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. The pass rush closing in.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
So from the 18-yard line, it's 2nd and long. From the shotgun, drops back. A short completion to the tight end. But a huge hit by the linebacker. What a tackle.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Handoff here from the shotgun. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now.
He slipped through there, and the defense very fortunate he didn't come up with a first down. Now let's see what happens here on this 4th down play.
Here we go. The coach rolling the dice. 4th and 1 in his own territory.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
They go with a direct snap. And it's good for a first down to the 36. The Gators come to the line to run the hurry up.
Because I'll be honest, man, I thought on 4th down and 1 they might be just trying to draw the defense off sides, but they caught me and probably the defense by surprise as well, especially on their own side of the field. Gutsy play call right there to keep this drive alive.
And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal was obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. He'll try a pass here. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
I'm going to give the defensive coordinator a tip of the cap here. They went with dime coverage with 6 defensive backs, which gives them a lot more speed on the field. And with those defensive backs, they're able to play better in space. They recognize the ball, step in front of it for a nice interception.
First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. The pre-snap motion from the offense. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. They'll hand it off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. So this defense finally makes a play. It's one of the few negative plays for this offense today.
Yeah, you said it, Chris. They don't have the easiest road to climb back in this one, but little plays like that can be points of positivity of what coaches will likely focus on as they move forward.
On the double.
Important second down play coming up. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually...
And he'll loft it to the end zone. And he'll get there. Touchdown, Gamecocks. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
PAT is good, and the lead rose to 35-0. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away.
1-0.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. The Gators offense retakes the field. They're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. And the Gators will crank up the tempo. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. He's moving out of the pocket now. All day to throw. Finally lets it go to the left side. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
I love how this quarterback, Chris, is able to keep this play alive by scrambling away from that pressure, getting to his left, buying some time, just unable to connect it to his receiver downfield.
After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. He pulls in the catch. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's third down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
The Gators come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. First down, looking to throw the ball. He's moving out of the pocket. On the run, he's going to chuck it deep. They lost the receiver down there. He's got it for a big game. Out of bounds, but not before a huge game. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. He's going to pull it down and run. He's got the first down and more. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
And this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him.
And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. The offense falls on the fumble, keeps possession. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. This will be a challenge now. Second and goal, back at the 13. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. And he finds the running back in the flat. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half.
South Carolina.
And the offense facing a third and goal from a long way away. From the gun, he looks for an open man. He's got it near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Florida. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down into the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
Coverage team brings down the returner.
South Carolina offense will take over. First and 10.
So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. Looking to throw it on first down. He's running out of time here. He's hit as he throws it. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Well, everybody talks about sacks, and they're very important. But sometimes just the rush, the pressure, affecting the quarterback is just as effective. He didn't have a clean throwing lane, and they forced the incompletion.
After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Just trying to get rid of it. And he just throws that one away. Took a big shot, but avoids the sack.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point, move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Fights through a tackle. It's a fumble. Looks like the offense able to recover it there. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Gamecocks will kick this away to start the second half. And here's the return from inside the 5. He steps out at the 22, and that's where the drive will begin. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. And they heave it deep downfield. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Gators. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the third quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
Went after, up and good. Now they get set to kick it away. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. He's got it for a big gain. He'll earn the first down, but paid for it with a hard hit.
Man, this wide receiver has been a difference maker in this football game. He's got 2 touchdowns already. Now they look to him again, and he picks up the first down.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Touchdown, South Carolina. And the beatdown continues.
Well, I love to watch this offense. It's one thing to study the film, but to watch these guys in person. You saw in the first half, seemed to score every possession. And here they are coming out to start the second half with another touchdown.
And the extra point was up and good. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Returner choosing to field this one. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Florida offense retakes the field. Last possession, a one-play lightning strike with the big touchdown pass. Can the defense make adjustments here? Defense is coming after him. He's got a man down the middle. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. They bring him down, but wow, the freshman showing off the arm strength.
Some really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, you're just basically throwing your hands up in the air because they had that covered relatively well. Just a good play call and good execution.
They'll run it here. And he stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Going for a big play downfield. It's caught. Did he get a foot in? Yes, they say it's a catch, a big gain.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And it's caught. Touchdown, Florida. Strong game by this quarterback. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the 4th quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
Point after, not great through. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away.
Number 13, set to advance on the football.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big gain.
That's one way to be able to move the football up the field in a hurry. These are the types of plays that can really galvanize an offense.
So following the quick lightning strike, they're set up here first and goal. They'll try to run it with the option. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Gain of 1. Brings up second and goal.
Coming up, second down and goal. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Another handoff to him on second and goal. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
Well, the defense is locked in on this running back, and for good reason. He's already scored a couple touchdowns. If I'm the offensive coordinator, give it to him one more time. Let him make it a hat trick.
He moves the ball to the 4. It's third down and goal. Single back, takes the handoff. Touchdown, Gamecocks. To stretch the lead, the route is on.
Chris, you think this guy, when he went to bed last night at the team hotel, thought he would score not 1, not 2, but 3 rushing touchdowns in one game? What a day.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more.
That makes the score. South Carolina 49, Florida 21.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away.
This one away.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Gators offense retakes the field. First down, looking to throw the football. He'll take a deep shot here. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it.
He's looking for that deep completion. I love the chunk play. I love the idea of being aggressive. They just come up empty.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. The pocket breaking down. Cannot escape, and down he goes.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Pass is going to be incomplete. He was really lucky to avoid the pick there.
Oh, man, nearly a disastrous play there by the quarterback. Look at his facial expressions right now. He knows that he caught a break, trying to force the ball in there. He's going to have to make better decisions moving forward and work through his progressions to find his open man.
Check out this decision. They're going to go for it on fourth and very long. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Catch made wide open way downfield. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Gators.
This is what having an accurate quarterback is so important. Fourth down, critical situation. He puts that ball right on his receiver. What I love to see is he not only picks up that first down, but he's got the speed and the awareness to take it to the end zone for the touchdown.
No problem with the PAT right down the middle. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Looking for a deep completion. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
He's going for a big play downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. The Gamecocks hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. Touchdown, South Carolina. And the route is on. That's another passing strike from this quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ballgame.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up coverage because right now it is not working.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Gain of 25 on the play. That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, South Carolina 56, Florida 28.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And he dumps it off to the tight end. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. This is turning into a monster day for this quarterback. His passing yards now up over 350.
Yeah, and it seems like this defense has tried everything. They're blitzing, they're sitting back in zone, they're trying to double coverage certain receivers. Everything that they've tried is, unfortunately for them, not working because of how well this quarterback is seeing it and throwing today.
The Gators will line up on 1st and 10. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Trying to extend the play. On the run, he'll let it go. The QB throws his third pick of the day. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, move right down the field for a touchdown. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
He's swallowed up at the line, could not get past that big defensive tackle.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Defense wraps him up after a 6-yard gain. Brings up 4th down.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
No, kick it away here. Fair catch made at the 40. Offense is back out on the field now. The last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error. And the sack is made. That's a nice play there by the sophomore.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Pressure coming, and they've got him again. And the Gators come to the line in a hurry-up. It is 3rd down and forever. He'll look to throw it. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on 3rd down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on 4th and long.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. They'll change the pre-snap look now. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Another interception. That's number 4 today. Are you kidding me? Touchdown, Gamecocks. And the defense joins the party with a pick 6.
Great job here by the defense coming up with yet another play. Boy, they are just pouring it on today, dominating in every phase.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And the return starts just inside the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Florida offense retakes the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. Bringing pressure. Sacked. It's a loss back to the 6.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
That sack sets up a 2nd down and long. Looking to throw it deep. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play. Well, this defense has played well with a letdown there. A little too comfortable with this big lead at the moment, maybe.
Yeah, and what I love to see is this offense has not given up. This game has not gone the way they had hoped, but here they are taking a few swings late in this game. This one ends up working out, and now let's see if they can put another play or two together and get.
And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? Touchdown, South Carolina. And the defense adds 6 from the interception return.
Just a tough spot to be as a quarterback. He feels the pressure. He wants to get rid of the ball. But you can see what can happen when the pressure gets to that quarterback right in his face. The ball is up in the air. The defense is able to come down with it, not only for an interception, but they get a touchdown themselves.
Extra point splits the uprights.
That makes the score South Carolina 70.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
Number 17 set to kick it away.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. Off the play fake on first down. Signs a quick throw. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They bring him down, but the freshman quarterback showing off the arm strength.
You talk about a dream football game at the college level. This guy's now over 400 yards passing today.
A new set of downs after that completion. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He'll take a deep shot here. Yet another interception. The disastrous performance continues. It's a short return, but a takeaway for this defense.
Well, that interception really about cost them the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
That wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the playoff. That'll cost him 5 yards. Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Trying to create here on the move. Easy throw to a wide open receiver downfield.
Love to see an aggressive mindset following sudden change. The quick strike here. The defense barely has a chance to even get set up and get established before they have to deal with a big shot taken over their head.
Buying time now, rolling to his left. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Wow, back-to-back deep shots. Receiver left alone, wide open downfield. Touchdown, Gamecocks. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
And the extra point splits the uprights. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Gators offense retakes the field. This thing is so out of hand, all you can do now is play for a little shred of pride. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. And a sophomore making an impact play.
It is a sack party out there for this defense. Everything going their way. You know that this offense is going to try to throw the football down by such a big margin late in the game. And this defensive line is bringing the heat. They come up with another sack.
They're backed up. 2nd and long at the 19. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Again, he's just trapped and sacked in the pocket. And the offense will take a timeout here. 13 seconds remaining.
This defense has been lights out today. Great job once again applying pressure on this quarterback. This poor quarterback, he doesn't know what he has seen today. Not able to get anything going to be able to try to compete in this game. They're down big, and now they're just hoping for that clock to run out.
Oh, nearly picked off again. They almost had another one, but it will set up 4th down.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is You wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
The pass ball is incomplete. A big fourth down stop for this defense.
Well, that'll do it, Chris. This defense has played well the entire game. It's very fitting here on this fourth down play in the fourth quarter. Under 2 minutes to go. They step up again. Give them the game ball.
Great spot to start this drive for the offense. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking for 6. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
He's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. They took one last extra shot, but time runs out on this one. The officials make the easy call. Quarterback was well past line of scrimmage before throwing the ball. Well, this one ended up being a blowout. They get the W, but they also make a pretty strong statement here today.
Yeah, I thought this game would be a lot closer, at least closer than how things ended up. But give credit to this team for coming out with a good game plan and just dominating the game.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.